All right, good morning, everybody. So, for the next little part of this theme project that we're working on now, you are going to be writing um, an essay about the theme of your poem or song. And to do that, it's going to involve using the annotations that helped you explain what the theme was and kind of put that into an essay format. And we have Miss Ross has constructed here a little template for you to kind of help you along in writing this essay. So you can see each part. It's really written for you. You just have to kind of fill in the details for the most part. So the theme of my song, you put the song title. Obviously, just to clear this up, because in the past when I've used templates, I'll have this question like, yes, you need to delete, if you're going to use this as the thing you're going to turn in, you need to delete this part entirely and then put in what your song title is. So everywhere you see a highlight or an underline or brackets, any of that stuff, that's where the template is ending, and that's where your original thoughts will go. So you can see kind of how this is laid out. The theme of my song, then you put the title is, and then you put the theme there. I know it because, and then that's where you're going to provide some evidence, explain what the lyric means, and you're really just going to kind of repeat this process in each of the three paragraphs. In each paragraph, you're going to provide textual evidence of what your point is. You're going to do some explaining as to why that evidence supports the point that you're trying to make, and then you're going to move on in each paragraph to the different sets of evidence that you have. So you can see here what you're trying to do in kind of clear terms. You're going to state the theme, give the song lyrics or text evidence example, explain what the lyric means, and then explain how that song lyric shows the theme. And I think this one, number 4, is probably going to be kind of the hard part. But like it says, you're going to want to pretend that your reader is kind of dumb, and you really have to explain to them why that lyric shows what the theme is. And just repeat that structure for everyone. So Miss Ross has a little example for
Yes,
you guys what they should look like. So I'm going to turn it over to her.
I forgot that I put pretend your reader is dumb. I was not trying to be mean, but we are the readers, so
Yeah,
pretend that we have no clue what your song is about or what the theme is.
I've been called dumb in the past.
Me too. So, it's all good. So you guys can see this example essay, and we did this with the poem Still I Rise, since y'all did the quiz on that. So I'll just read for you. I did 2 paragraphs to show you what a finished product looks like. The theme of my poem, Still I Rise, is do not let people's hatefulness and negativity bring you down. So I highlighted this and put notice how I word the theme in a way that everyone can relate to it. Some of you in some of your work have said with hey mama, you put the theme as he's talking about his mom or he appreciates his mom. Don't word it like the character feels a certain way. Make it to where it's a lesson that we all can relate to. Like all of us should not let hatefulness and negativity bring us down. And then you get into your text evidence. I know this because it says, and then the speaker says, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air, I'll rise. And notice that's a direct quote from the poem. So that's where you would put a direct quote from your poem or song. This line means that someone may hurt her with their negativity or hateful words, but she will still rise above. She will not let the negativity bring her down or make her give up. So that's where I explain what the line means, but I still need to explain how it shows the theme. That's really important. So then I go on to say, this relates to the theme because it is teaching that no matter how hateful or negative someone can be, we can still choose to rise above, like how air rises. So see how I went back to that original quote and explained it a little more. I know it seems self-explanatory, y'all, but you have to really piece together for your reader exactly how that line shows the theme. So you might want to go back and look at your theme multiple times so your explanation is connecting those dots between the song and the theme. We don't have to let the negativity bring us down or make us give up. So yeah, my comment kind of shows exactly. Let me do the next one just to show y'all what another finished paragraph will look like. And I used the exact template. I just deleted the parts that were highlighted and put in my own thoughts. So another piece of evidence to support the theme is the entire first stanza, which begins with, "You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies," and ends with, "But still like dust I'll rise." This section means that even though this person, the hater, is spreading nasty lies about her, she is still not going to let it bring her down. She will still rise above their hateful words, and she will not give up. This relates to the theme because it's teaching us that even though this person is spreading bitter lies and hatefulness, we can still rise above, much like dust rises in the air. We don't have to let the hatefulness keep us down or make us give up. So again, in my explanation, I take like the direct quotes and like piece together and explain exactly how those quotes show the theme, which is what I put in this comment. Like, you need to notice how my words relate straight back to the text and really explain that theme. Like, just pretend that my voice or Mr. Ruth's voice is in your head as you're writing this essay, and we are saying, how does that show the theme? How does that line show your theme? Like, keep your theme in mind the whole time you're writing so that everything you explain in your essay really shows that theme sufficiently.
The other thing
And
that you've done,
oh,
sorry
go
to
ahead.
interrupt you, is you can see in these last two, like the last sentence um, of the first paragraph and the last sentence of the second paragraph look a lot alike. And it shows like you're hammering that point home about what the theme is, like kind of restating as you're going through. This is the theme. This is the theme. This is
Mm-hmm.
a good way to
Because like,
work.
oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say it's like showing your work, like in math class, like you're showing us how you got to this point. Not only do we know that you know the theme, we can see how you arrived at your conclusion.
I like that analogy a lot. And sometimes I have students who are like, oh, it sounds so repetitive, but there really is a difference between just being repetitive and like making your point clear. And in something like this, it's not repetitive, guys. I'd rather you be a little repetitive, but really show your theme than think like, oh, I don't want to keep saying the same thing. Like, you're going to be saying the same thing because you're arguing the same theme. It's one theme from your song, but three different pieces of text evidence. So of course, some of the stuff you're going to say is going to really make that point, if you're doing it right. So I have at the bottom, I didn't do a third example paragraph because like you should get the idea. Just to make sure all your paragraphs like follow this structure with like the theme, text evidence, explaining what the where you say what the lyric means. That's probably what you wrote in your annotations. You're just putting it in like a sentence. And then that number 4 is what's really important because it's how that lyric shows your theme. And you do the same structure for each paragraph. So again, it's like one theme from your song or poem, but 3 different pieces of text evidence that show the theme because it's 3 paragraphs, and each paragraph is a different piece of text evidence. So I feel like that is pretty, like, I don't know how else we could possibly explain the assignment.
Sure.
It's pretty clear. So, but if you guys have any questions, of course, reach out to us. Like, we want to help you. It's no big deal, but you just gotta like let us know, and not at like, Saturday night at 1 a.m. like, reach out with enough time for us to help you.
All right.
And these are due Sunday night at midnight. So I highly encourage you guys though to like really work on it before, because again, neither of us are going to be responding to emails to help you. Like I said, at like 11:30 on like Sunday night, like get working on it so that if you run into some trouble, you can get help.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, thank you guys for watching. Good luck. Bye.